Guys, we've got one more than your headliner for the evening. This next guy is one of the best young comics in Houston. Very, very sharp young man. He looks 22, but he's actually like 36. Guys, start clapping right now. Start clapping. Start clapping. Mr. Kenjamin, Alonzo!
Thanks, Doug. Look, my age is supposed to be a well-guarded secret. I can't have people knowing what I actually am. We say black don't crack. We can't have them knowing our real age. I'm actually 72. That's what I really am. Don't tell nobody. I kind of wish I was a kid now, and it's all because of the Black Panther movie. All that black African pride that came up out of nowhere. Oh, that was great. I just wish I had that when I was growing up. Now, as I'm pretty sure you noticed, I'm pretty dark. Not the fucking punchline, but okay. See where this crowd is leaning, y'all need help to your car? I mean, you might need an escort. Yes, I'm pretty dark. And I'm not African, and there's not a problem being dark or African. I just grew up in the 90s where there was a problem being dark and African. Blade didn't come out till 98. Wesley wasn't doing shit for a brother for the first 8 years. It was rough. Now, when you're this dark, for some reason, everybody wants to know what you are. Other people come up to me where are you from? Jesus. New York? No, but where are you from? New York, New York, you need the city and the state? What the fuck? Once, I was in school, and this girl came up to me and she said, "Why are you so dark?" Science, bitch! I don't know, I'm in the 3rd grade, they haven't taught me genetics yet. My dad's dark and his pull-out game is trash. I'm pretty sure that's how you end up with this situation. Also, I thought that was a very inappropriate question for a teacher, but she just got to keep her job. Fuck that school. Once, I was just walking down the street and a guy was like, "Nigeria!" Now, the part that really fucked me up was I was in Mexico at that time and instantly became pro-wall. This shit wasn't on the brochure. How do you fly into Mexico? Or fly into racism? I want a refund. Didn't get it though. Did not get it. But then I realized something. I've been black most of my life, right? I don't know. There's a few years missing. It's the only way I know how to relate to the world. I don't know what other people go through. I don't know what other races go through. Sir, when you're walking down the street, do people just go, "Poland!" That's never happened to you? Nobody's ever stopped you while you're walking to demand an on-site 23andMe test? There's gotta be some difference between us that allows us to have different You know what? I'll figure it out. You just keep skipping and whistling, and I'll Scooby-Doo this mystery. You can get the next one. All right, that's enough for racism, just for the moment. We'll circle back to it. Because this country's divided enough, and I've been thinking, I know what we need. We need Barack Obama. We need him in office. Don't clap yet. Because we need him in the Oval Office. That's not the Oval Office. We need him in the box office. That's right. We need Barack Obama to go to Hollywood and remake every Samuel L. Jackson movie. Wouldn't that bring people together? Picture it. You're in the movie theater and all you hear is, let me be clear. Enough is enough. I've had it up to here with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Look, I know it's a shitty Obama impression, but he was in office for 8 years. You guys know what he sounds like? I wrote the joke. Pull your fucking weight, audience. Lack of cooperation that got us here in the first place. So I'm single, which means I'm doing single man shit, but I'm safe. So I just recently got tested, and I haven't contracted kids yet, so I'm really happy about that. They really are the worst possible outcome from sex, but people, especially parents, they don't like it when I say that. They're like, really? The worst possible outcome? What about all the diseases you can catch? What about AIDS? You think kids are worse than AIDS? Jesus Christ. Yes, you know why? Because a person with AIDS has never ruined my movie-going experience. Excuse me, can you keep it down? I can't hear the movie. Your terminal illness is too loud. Never fucking happened. And parents, why do you bring your kids to rated R movies? I don't want to have to sit next to your kid during a spontaneous sex scene. I don't want to have to sit next to your child when Jonah Hill starts going down on a lady, because yeah, that's fucking happened. I'm sitting there and all I hear is, I'm like, oh, this IMAX sound is great. Are these speakers Bose? Because this clarity is popping. Until I look to my left and there's just an intense toddler going to town on a bag of gummy bears with the same tenacity as the on-screen pussy. This shit shouldn't be syncing up. I feel weird. You know, AIDS doesn't chew with its mouth open. It has manners. Why do you do that? Is it because you couldn't get a babysitter? You do what all parents do, right? You make your oldest kid watch your youngest kid. Isn't that parenting 101? We've all been there. You make your planned kid watch the rest of your mistakes. You can pay less attention to them, you love them less. I see there's some people who have a loved family in here. All right, you want to clap for that five. Look, I know what the fuck I'm talking about because I'm my dad's fifth mistake. But he didn't learn his lesson, so he used to say dumb shit to me like, hey, I need you to watch your younger brother. It'll teach you responsibility. Really? Because it didn't teach you responsibility? Quit trying to get me to take care of your kids, dude. I came out of mom. You came inside her. Your pullout game is trash. He looked at me and said, I should have pulled out with you. Well, then you still wouldn't have a babysitter. See, this is the problem. You don't think things through, Dad. I thought I had a point. He did not. All right, we're gonna try something out and see how this goes. Sir, do you mind if I ask you a question? You have any kids? How many kids you got? Just one. All right, so let's see how this goes. Tomorrow morning, gun to your head, you have a choice. You suddenly have 5 more kids or AIDS. Which are you choosing?
5 more kids.
You're choosing 5 more kids right off the bat? Man, I don't know about you. I'm on teammates. Look, you might not know this, sir. But if you go on vacation, you can just take AIDS with you. It doesn't need a babysitter. Look, I don't know about you. I'm gonna spread the word. I'm gonna get t-shirts. They're gonna say, fuck kids, get AIDS. There's gonna be a period in there. Calm down. All right. So I can see that a lot of you aren't on Team AIDS, especially this guy who wants to double up on his kids. But I think that's because you just don't know what it's like to live with this thing. So allow me to paint a picture. You're young. You're in your sexual prime. All of a sudden, you get a phone call and it's devastating. You don't know what to do. But you know what? It's no longer a death sentence. And with the help of family members and friends, you can live with it. And you do. Until one day, after 18 years of living with this thing, it tells you it needs money for college. AIDS wouldn't do that to you. When it upgrades itself from HIV, it's at peak performance, and you don't have to take a day off work to attend its moving up ceremony. It just upgrades itself in the background. Why? Because AIDS is considerate. All right. Hopefully I've made some Team AIDS converts in here. I'm just trying to soften the blow. All right, back to racism. Let's do this one. Sunscreen is a scam. Yeah, it was invented by black people to trick white people into putting on lotion. It was nothing malicious, we just had to slow you guys down, because being ashy doesn't slow down white people. You guys just shower, get dressed, and you get to where you need to be all time with dry elbows like, where are the black people? We're lathering up, can you give us a minute? That shit takes some time. You know that nursery rhyme, head, shoulders, knees, and toes? For black people, that's just a checklist. I see some blank faces in the audience, and I realize that for a lot of you, this is just gonna be a TED Talk on black skincare. Just stick with me. If you brought out your one black friend, he could have told you what was going on, or did he stop hanging out with you after Get Out? And he was like, nah, no more nighttime activities, Chad. It's noon to 3, you know the rules. Look, suffice to say that being Ashy While Black, I mean, we get made fun of a lot, and we never forget the trauma. It's kind of like our 9/11. And that's when I realized, I think that's what Bin Laden was trying to do with 9/11. I think he was trying to make New York really ashy to slow down Americans, and it didn't work. Oh, you guys are real tight off 9/11 jokes. Let me tell you something. 9/11 is 17 years old. If it's old enough to take a dig, it can take a joke. You guys can relax on that shit. This time next year, 9/11 is going to be doing porn. Mature twins get destroyed by double penetration. You click that link. You fucking click that link. Be righteous all you want now, but when America turns 9/11 into a holiday, you're going to get that mattress on sale. You gotta do it. See ads like, never forget this discount. You want the Serta Perfect Sleeper or what? Shits are expensive. Let's move on. 9/11 seems to be a touchy subject. Here's something I don't understand. I don't understand all the hatred for Kim Kardashian. Yeah, people hate on her. Don't people realize that she is a dick magician? Yeah, Kim Kardashian took a dick and turned it into a multi-million-dollar empire. A lot of y'all took a dick, couldn't turn it into a ride home. Some walkers in here. There are some walkers in here. Look, that's why it's called the walk of shame. Fuck better could be the ride of champions. I'm not here to judge your life. Here's another thing about Kim Kardashian. She didn't just make herself rich. Her mother's a millionaire. Her brother's a millionaire. Her sisters are millionaires, which got me thinking. Who are my sisters fucking? They can't take a dick for the family? I would take a dick for the family. Look, Jeff Bezos is getting divorced. I would take $1 billion dick for the family. A lot of you guys aren't laughing at that. Look at that. None of your holes are worth $1 billion, so don't get uppity with me. I can see all of you, and some of you look like you fucked for a $30 tab at Chili's, so don't gawk a straight cash offer. Here's a pro tip for the fellas. Any money you can get for your dick game, take it. Like even if you can get like a Groupon, a Cold Stone Creamery, take it and call it a win. Because dick ain't worth shit. It's not. Beyonce just tells you how much she'll pay for dick. And she's a multi-millionaire. What does she say in that song? When he fuck me good, I take his ass to a Red Lobster. Do you know how much the most expensive thing at Red Lobster is? It's $49.99. Close. Somebody's been fucked good, huh? She knew that fucking price. She was like, I know that's. She was like, you would win on the Price is Right or the dick is good. I don't even know if that's a competition. It should be now. Like, all right, yeah. You want to tell the rest of this joke? she knows good. All right. This is getting too intense. I don't want to be coupled there. It is $49.99. Now to me, that is the biggest diss on the Lemonade album, letting us know that Jay-Z's dick is worth a lobster tail party platter. And that's when he fucks her good. Which lets us know that it fluctuates and maxes out at $49.99. Now, I don't know about you, but I want to know what those other price points are. Like, does he say when his dick is trash, he just gets one cheddar biscuit. Is that something that they say? I got one thing I want to say before I get out of here. This isn't even really a joke. This is just something I was thinking about today. No, I was just thinking about it, and I'm tired of all the hatred that the younger generation gets from the older generation. Like, I'm 35. Does anybody in here have, like, young kids? You got a teenager? No, just young. Anybody have a teenage boy? Let me put it that way. Nobody has a teenage boy. I find it fucking amazing. You have a teenage boy? Look, any moment he's not looking at the porn from the tablet in his pocket is a fucking win. It's a fucking win, because I come from a generation where whatever your dad beat his dick to, that's what you beat your dick to. There wasn't no, oh, let me get this category on Pornhub. Like, dads had to be responsible. They couldn't bring freaky shit in the home. Like, they just had, let me just get some regular titties, because my son might find this. Now, the girls have no idea what I'm talking about. These guys obviously found some nasty-ass porn at their dad's house. You might want to ask them what they were into later. My name's Kenjamin, Alonzo. You guys have been great.